Hi everyone, it's Miss Owen here at BMS, and today we're going to talk about vertical and adjacent angles. So let's talk about vertical angles first. What are vertical angles? Well, vertical angles are angles that are opposite of each other. They share the same vertex, they are congruent, and they have the same measure. So for example, if I look at this angle here, angle A, B, C, angle A, B, C, I would say it is vertical to the angle that is opposite of it. It shares the same vertex, B is the vertex, and they are congruent. So if I take angle ABC and I ask myself, which one of these is going to be exactly the same as angle ABC? I notice that ABC is an acute angle, and so is angle DBE. So I could say vertical is ABC, and angle DBE. Now, I could name DBE as EBD. Both of these, this pair is vertical. Okay, there's another pair of vertical angles. Do you see it? So let's take angle ABE. Use a different color. This angle here, angle ABE. So I start with A. I go to my vertex B. It always has to be in the middle, over to E. And look to see which other one is vertical from ABE. So when I look at it, the one that's across from it, or the one that shares the same vertex, and it has to be congruent too, is this one here, CBD. So angle CBD. Now, we could name CBD DBC. It's the same thing. So those are vertical angles. The way I like to think about vertical angles is that vertical are opposite each other, share a common vertex, and they are congruent. Okay, so let's look at some examples for adjacent. Okay, so the best way to think about adjacent angles is that they have a common vertex, they have a common side, but they do not have a common interior angle. The way I like to think about adjacent angles is basically that they're side by side, angles that are side by side. So, for example, if I start here with my angle ABC, I'm going to start here with ABC. So I'm going to say angle ABC. I'm looking for one that is right next to angle ABC. So I have angle CBD is right next to it, and angle ABE is right next to it. However, we say a pair. So a pair means two. So angle ABC and angle CBD are adjacent. They're right next to each other. But you might say, well, ABC has another adjacent angle, and it does. So we can say angle ABC and this angle here are right next to each other, ABE. So, and angle ABE are adjacent. There are more adjacent angles in this diagram. Do you see them? Angles that are right next to each other, or they share a common side. So let's look at these two angles here, for example. This angle here, angle CBD, and this angle here, angle DBE. There is one more pair of adjacent angles, and it's this pair here, angle ABE and angle EBD. I hope you found this helpful. If you like what you see, remember to subscribe, and I will see you all next time.